Hi everyone, welcome. Trish here. Thank you so much for stopping in today. Today we are going to be talking about our my week in review if you would like to share in the comments. And we're just going to go over some things, talk a little bit, and then we are on to love and makeup and anything beauty. So if you are interested in my week in review, then please keep watching. I feel really good right now. I just did a get ready with me and had a little chat with you all just about things pertaining to the world. I never want anyone to think that I don't care about what's going on. It is certainly affecting me and at times making me a little nervous also. I just wanted to chat with you all before I started posting ridiculousness. So let's go ahead and get started. I do want to share with you that last week in my week in review, I talked about being, I guess, odd man out because the Wet n Wild Glow foundation just did not cut it for me. Now, kind of a couple things funny happened. I did a get ready with me, and it's probably not going to be up until probably the end of this week, maybe even the first of next week. But I went out because I just was like, I loved the original. I'm sure I loved the original. I don't think I've lost my mind. So guess what I did? I bought an original. This is just the Wet n Wild Photo Focus in porcelain. Both of my colors were in porcelain. I have the dewy here somewhere. Regardless, I have been using this and I loved it. And then one day I thought, I'm sure I did a video on that. Anyway, but one day I decided, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do one side of my face with the original, and I'm going to do the other side of my face with the dewy. I used the same everything as I had before. I tried that dewy several days. I used a different brush. I actually unpackaged this brush. This is from Fenty Beauty, and this is their foundation brush. Now, I used this brush, and I was actually okay with the dewy. It made a difference, but let me tell you, I had to use double the amount as I did with this to get the look that I liked. And the thing that I still didn't care about with the dewy was the fact that if I didn't give it a lot of time, and on my skin it took, you okay, Mama? And on my skin it took a lot of time for it to dry down. If I tried to do anything before that, then it would smear or lift. It was also to the point that if I would try to just go ahead and put powder on, there was so much moisture left in that foundation. And you know what happens when you put powder on something wet? It darkens it a little bit. So then there was, you know, some unevenness going on. All in all, I really do enjoy the original Wet n Wild. It's going to stay right here with me. I enjoy it a lot. The other foundation that I've used this week, this is one that is relatively new. When it came out, I was doing a self-tan, and let me see, do I have it right here, darling? Yes, I do. And I use this, I used this probably for about a week before I realized a good way to really enjoy it. The first couple times I was like, I am taking this back. And that is the Stay Naked foundation. Now I just recently got this guy. My summer color is 50 NN, and this is my regular color. It's what I have on right now, and it is 11 NN. So there's a little bit of a difference there, but I really enjoy this foundation. I think this is one of those that's you either love it or you hate it. And for me, I didn't really love it until I started using it only with a damp beauty sponge, and not one that's excessively damp, but with a damp beauty sponge. I really do love this foundation. It will stay on and stay fresh looking all day. It is gorgeous. I love it so much. Zoe, I don't have food. It's makeup. There, smell. Queen Zoe turned 11 yesterday and had a doctor's appointment first thing. And other than her hearing loss, she is doing very well. And the place on her spine appears to be nothing. I have to watch it. It actually had gone down to basically just like a little scab, and the vet was able just to kind of flick it off with her fingers, but she said to watch it, but everything else is doing really well. I thought she was going to say something about her weight. When Zoe was a working dog, when she was on the field doing her thing, her weight was between 63 and 67 pounds. Somebody weighs 90 pounds and 4 ounces now. But I'm not going to say who. The only thing that upset me was, I'm not going to cry, I'm not going to cry, I'm not going to cry, I'm not going to cry. When we were leaving, Jack was in pain, and she went to jump up in the back of my SUV and didn't quite make it. And I tried to catch her. It was a little bit of a mess because I was scared to death. She had really hurt herself. She either thought that I had let her down or that she had hurt me. So we took a minute and I lifted her up in there. But where she had that hip injury, she couldn't do it. And it made me so sad. I'm serious. I was like in the parking lot in tears. But she's okay. Okay, for face palettes. I have been using this e.l.f. bronze palette. I thought it had a number. These little palettes are nice. They have the nice mirror. I don't even know if they make these anymore. They have a nice mirror. They're really sturdy. They have 4 very nice, very usable bronze shades that work beautifully. They blend into the skin very nicely. They wear all day. I don't have to do any touch-ups. It's just a really fun product. This is the other palette that I've enjoyed. This is from BECCA Cosmetics. This is the Khloé and Malika palette. And I got I know there was 2. This was the Made with Love palette. Has a nice mirror. And then we have these beautiful colors. All of which I have on my face today. The blushes I actually blended the blushes. They're very pretty, very wearable. I love this one. But this is very nice. It doesn't turn weird on me. And I just mixed them today because I was doing kind of a neutral look. So this has been a fun palette. I also use this rose blush from Maybelline Fit Me. It is so pretty on the skin. I'm just enjoying my blush collection so much. I got rid of a whole drawer of blushes. I had 2 Alex drawers full, and I got rid of, they're all in one now. These Maybelline Fit Me blushes are seriously some of my favorites, so I definitely kept those. And I have been back using my Tarte Shape Tape. I actually followed Robert Welch's, how he does his concealer. I really wanted to try that, and it worked out quite nicely. I've really enjoyed it. I've always loved the Tarte Shape Tape. I really have always loved it. So I've been having a lot of fun with that again. Let's talk about this mascara that I have on. I tried it when I first opened it, and it was like, no way. And I put it in my little mascara thing. It's been in there for probably 2 to 3 weeks. And then I just started reaching for it this week because I wanted to work through some of my mascaras. And look at it. I mean, it is phenomenal. This is the Essence Volume Stylist Curl and Hold Mascara with micro styling waxes. I love it. It is a really nice mascara. Brand new, I don't care for it. But after it sets for a couple weeks, it's phenomenal. It really is. Once again, this week for eyeshadow palettes, I just kind of went into the drawers blindly, pulled something out, and that's what I used for the week. I had forgotten about my MAC eyeshadows, and I have enjoyed them so stinking much. MAC eyeshadows are just so easy to use. They're so pigmented, so blendable. And with just these few shades, I could come up with so many different eye looks. I just really enjoyed it. I did. I'm going to keep these kind of top deck, so to speak, because I enjoyed it so much. I want them close. Another one that I pulled out and used was the Smashbox Full Exposure. This is an oldie but a goodie. Whoop. Very neutral, but then you have your shades that have some shimmer and sparkle. And the other one that I pulled out and used was Juvia's Place The Warrior by Juvia's. This is so pretty. Once again, very neutral, very wearable, very, very pretty, consistent. All of them have been very, very nice. Oh, I didn't tell you that I have the Smashbox on today. That's the one that I played around with today. I think that about does it as far as the makeup that I've been playing with this week. It's just been really crazy. I know, not just me. Everything is crazy. Kind of that feeling of unknown. Just, you know, take every precaution you can to stay healthy. Know that you are cared about. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I love you so, so much. I hope there are many, many blessings headed your way. Have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next video.